I once stated in my videos that there are jobs here in the UAE, but there are no jobs. The best form of getting a job here in the UAE is being present in the country, having a mobile number which your employer can actually contact you directly on. Hello beautiful people, and welcome once again to another lovely day in the UAE. My name is Kofi Techi as usual, and I am most grateful to have you here on this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you so much for the love and support. If you're new to the channel, do well to hit on that subscribe button and be a part of the family. Today's video is actually going to be geared towards how to get yourself a job here in the UAE. Getting a job here in UAE is kind of difficult sometimes, especially when you are not here in the country. Now, I say it is difficult when you are not here in the country because, most of the times when you are registering into any of the job search, websites or applications, you are required to enter a mobile number. And this mobile number is actually the means by which your employer or the person who intends to employ you is supposed to reach you, or the means through which he or she is going to reach you. Now, if they realize or notice that your number is not a local number or a number that is from the UAE, it is very difficult for them to confide in your application because most of the times they need employees who are already in the country so that they can just place a call to them and then ask them to come for interviews, be it the next day or whenever they want to see them for interviews. So this is one main thing that actually makes it very difficult for people to get a job here on the job applications or job sites outside of the country. You can actually put yourself in the shoes of these people. You need someone to employ immediately, and employment actually comes as an urgency, because if I don't need the person at the very moment, I wouldn't actually place an ad on an application in search of employees, except for if you are very skilled and a professional in your field that cannot be filled by any other person. Then you could be called from your home country to come here and work. But if you're a normal, individual who has less skill or less knowledge, you don't have any kind of educational background, and you are outside of the country, most of the times it is very difficult for you to get a job here in the country if you are applying from outside. Means by which you can actually get yourself a job here in the UAE without going through the hassle is by you being present here in the country. Being present means if you get the chance, or if anybody calls you that, oh guy, I've got a job for you here in this part of the country, you can immediately rush to the place without the pain of hey, how do I get my visa, how do I get a ticket, how do I get this and that. Okay, you immediately rush to the place for either a walk-in interview or for a direct interview with the company. There's a means by which you can actually get a job easily here in the country. If you intend to use applications such as LinkedIn, Gulf Talent, NaukriGulf, Dubizzle to search for jobs here in the UAE, then you should actually have a local number, be here in the country, ready to attend to any interview you are required to, and then also have a little bit of patience when you apply online for jobs or when you are searching for jobs here in the country. Mind you, there are people who are already in the country who are stranded, people who do not have jobs. There are people in the country who still don't have links to people who can get them genuine jobs. Now, I tried my best to fix this in my own way, which didn't really go well for me because I am a one man who is actually recording videos to educate people out there. But with all that, I try my best to give out any kind of information or any sort of information needed to get yourself a job here in the UAE. Now, another means by which you can get yourself a job here in the UAE is by knowing someone who is already in the country, like who is already working here and has heard about a company that is recruiting people. With this, or by this means, that person could link you to that company and then get you a job of your dream or the job of your choice here in the country. I stated in one of my videos, there are jobs, but there are no jobs. Of course, there are jobs if you have the links. Of course, there are jobs if you know people. Of course, there are jobs if you can go around searching or hunting for these jobs. But there are no jobs if you are lazy at researching, if you are lazy at going out to search for jobs on your own, and if you are lazy at making friends who can actually link you to jobs. Mind you, if you intend to stay in your home country and then apply for jobs online, there are people who are already in the country who have maybe better qualifications, or even are equally qualified as you are to fit in these job spaces. Therefore, you are not guaranteed 100% chance of getting a job from your home country. It is about a 20% or a 15 or 20% chance of getting yourself a job from your home country. And like I stated earlier, except for your profession, it's a very, very, delicate one, like one that you alone or only you can perform the task that is needed to be performed. Or if your sort or your type is very scarce or rare in this country, then you stand a chance of getting a job from your home country. Other than that, bro, you're just wasting your time. Unless for maybe you get links with people who have direct employment, or people who have access to companies that are employing or recruiting people from whichever country they are coming from into the UAE. For this, you are lucky enough to get yourself a job without any kind of hassle. Now, another means by which you can actually get yourself a job here in the UAE is by watching my videos. Okay, if not by watching my videos, just stick around my channel, because most of the times if you visit my community posts, you would realize that I have posted some jobs or some companies that need people to employ. Most of the times, the easiest jobs to get here in the UAE are jobs that do not pay you more than 1,500. They are easy to get jobs. How your agents get you and they are able to dupe you most of the times when you are back home is, if they lure you from your home countries, the main jobs that they have at hand that they are able to present to you are jobs that are, factory hand jobs, helper jobs, or jobs that do not pay you more than 1,500, which is about $350. But when you are here yourself, and you have this kind of qualification, you have the experience, most of the times it doesn't really matter if you have the papers that you call your certificates. Most of the times it doesn't matter. But if you are present in the country and you have the experience, you have the knowledge, you have the know-how as to the kind of field you want or you want to seek employment in, you can easily get employed by a company, because most of the times people here in the country or employers here in the country need people with experience. People do know, you and I know, that most certificates are being forged, and most people forge certificates just to get themselves jobs that are going to pay them high. But some employers are so smart to the point that they do not even consider your certificates. They consider the experience you have. So therefore, they either give you on a job test where they test your knowledge or your experience or your expertise in the field you're applying for, or if they know you have potentials and you can get to a point where you can work freely or you can work independently, they put you on the job training and then leave you to your fate. It is guaranteed that you could get yourself the kind of job that you want, but it is not 100% guarantee that if you move to the UAE, you are going to get yourself a job. If you like, or if you are interested, I can walk you through a step-by-step way of getting yourself a job on Dubizzle. Dubizzle is one of the the apps in the country that is helping people get a job or get jobs here in the UAE without hassles. Even though there are scammers on all the platforms, but if you are selective enough, if you are prudent enough, you can get yourself a better job, a better paying job without being scammed. Most of the times you'd have to know the verification of the account that is posting jobs, and then the person involved, or let me say the HR involved in posting that job, do your background checks, and then a little bit of research will do if you intend to come here or if you intend to go online to search for jobs. The best form of getting a job here in the UAE is being present in the country, having a mobile number which your employer can actually contact you directly on. I know lots of people outside of the country try to get mobile numbers in the country or get links in the country, whereas your employers will call you through these people. Mind you, everybody here in this country is a hustler. Everybody here in the country actually wakes up in the morning or in the evening and goes to work, attend to their daily routines, and then come back home. What if the time your employer calls is a duty call time for that person whose number you're using? How sure are you that this person can receive all the calls that come in from employers who want to employ you? So sometimes it is very difficult. Like I say, it is very difficult for you to get a job if you are not here in the country presently with your own or personal line or number. I guess I've given you enough tips or gists about how to get yourself a job here in the UAE in 2024. In case you would like me to walk you through any of the applications or any of the websites where you can get yourself a job, do place it in the comment section. I'll come read them, which application or website you want me to react to, and I'll do that for you. Until we meet again, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, do well to hit on that subscribe button and be a part of the family. Now, if you're a returning subscriber, I thank you so much for the love and support. Everything you're doing to support this channel is well valued and cherished. If you want me to do any video on any kind of topic, just drop it in the comment section. If you have any kind of question, drop it in the comment section and I'll come react to them for you. Like my videos if you do, share for others to have a feel of what we are doing here, and then also do well to subscribe, like I said earlier, if you're new to the channel. Until we meet again, I hope you stay safe, stay out of trouble, and be good. See you on the next one.